Danny Games here. Welcome back to my channel. We're at the final part of my all the recipes in the game series video thing. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the other two videos and you're interested in cooking all the recipes in game, please do go onto my channel and check those out. I will, if possible, try to link the other two videos at the end of this one so that you can easily click on them. But if you want, feel free to just subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos, and you will find them there. Now, in this part of the video, we are going to be covering the desserts section. And just a reminder, these are all the desserts prior to the 5th of December update. So prior to its full release out of early access. When the update comes and we do eventually get new ingredients and we get new recipes, I will do an updated video just covering those specific recipes. But this is everything in terms of what's available prior to the full game release and prior to the 5th of December update. So before I get in, just a little reminder, if you could leave a like or a comment, it helps me out massively as a smaller content creator. So it would mean the absolute world to me if you did that, and if you press the little subscribe button as well, that would absolutely mean the world to me. So thank you very much anyway, but let's get straight into cooking some desserts. Okay, so once again, we're back in the kitchen. This time we're doing the dessert section. So we're going to be cooking from the My Hero cookie up to the Yule log. So let's get started. So the My Hero cookie requires wheat, butter, and any sugar or sweetener it might be classed as. Then we have the apple pie, which requires apple, wheat, and butter. Then we have the apple sorbet, which requires the ice slush, the apple, and sugar. Then we have Aurora's cake, which is wheat, sugar, eggs, any fruit, and milk. Then we have banana ice cream, which is the ice slush, banana, milk, and sugar. Then we have the banana pie, which is banana, wheat, and butter. These pies look so good. So good for decorating outside Remy's too. Next we have the banana split, which is the ice slush, banana, milk, sugar, and any sweetener or additional sugar. Then we have the beignets, which is canola, wheat, egg, and sugar. Then we have the berry salad, which is the raspberries, blueberries, and gooseberries. And then we have the birthday cake, which is the cocoa bean, the wheat, sugar, eggs, and butter. Then we have biscuits, which is wheat, sugar, and butter. Then we have blueberry pie, which is blueberry, wheat, and butter. Then we have the boba tea, which I did have one earlier today. This is sugar and milk. Then we have candy, which is any kind of sugar sweetener. Those are handy for the candy path recipes. Following that, we have caramel apples, which is sugar and apples. Then we have carrot cake, which is carrot, wheat, eggs, and sugar. Then we have cheesecake, which is cheese, wheat, sugar, and any fruit. Then we have cherry pie, which is cherries, wheat, and butter. Then we have chocolate chip cookies, which is cocoa bean, wheat, sugar, and butter. Then we have chocolate ice cream, which is cocoa bean, sugar, milk, and the ice slush. Then we have chocolate waffles, which is cocoa bean, wheat, eggs, and milk. Then we have coconut boba tea. This image is glitched for me at the moment, but it is sugar, milk, and coconut. If you cook this, you do get the actual boba tea. It's just that the icon for it has, for some reason, turned invisible. Following that, we have coconut cake, which is coconut, wheat, eggs, and sugar. Then we have the coconut ice cream, which is ice slush, milk, sugar, and coconuts. Then we have the crepe, which is wheat, eggs, milk, and vanilla. Then we have dream ice cream, which is the Dreamlight fruit, milk, and ice slush. Then we have fruit salad, which is one of any kind of fruit. And then we have the fruit sorbet, which is the ice slush and one of any kind of fruit. Then we have the fruit cake, which is wheat and free of any kind of fruit. Then we have the gingerbread house, which is wheat, ginger, sugar, vanilla, and egg. These gingerbread houses are going to be so good for decorating come winter time, so that's a really handy recipe to have coming up. Then we have gooseberry boba tea, which is sugar, milk, and gooseberries. Then the perfect introduction for Belle and Beast to the Valley, we have the grey stuff. Try it, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. This is any dairy, sugar, and cocoa beans. And yes, as you may have seen there, it does also count the Easter egg eggs that we get. You can also use them as they come under the dairy category. Then we have hot cocoa, which is sugar, milk, and cocoa bean. Then we have ice cream, which is the ice slush, milk, and sugar. Then we have jam waffles, which is any kind of fruit, wheat, eggs, and milk. Then we have lemon sorbet, which is lemon and ice slush. Then we have meringue pie, which is lemon, wheat, egg, and butter. Following on from that, we have Minnie's gingerbread cookies, which is wheat and ginger. Then we have the mint boba tea, which is sugar, milk, and mint. Then we have the mint candy, which is mint and sugar. And then we have mint chocolate, which is mint, sugar, butter, and cocoa beans. Following on from that, we have mint sorbet, which is the mint, slush, and mint. And then we have pastry, cream, and fruits, which is free of any kind of fruit, milk, and sugar. Oh, and apparently our inventory's full again. Okay, so next on our recipe list, and yes, I have just dropped all the desserts in the background, but we have the popsicles, which are ice, slush, sugar, and any kind of fruit. Then we have the peanut butter waffles, which are peanuts, wheat, egg, and milk. Then we have the plain snow cones. This is a weird ice symbol, but literally all you have is the slush ice. So literally it's just one slush ice. Then we have the raspberry boba tea, which is raspberries, milk, and sugar. Then we have the red fruit pie, which is any fruit, wheat, and butter. Then we have the red fruit sorbet, which is the ice slush, raspberries, gooseberries, and sugar. Then we have root beer, which is ginger, sugar, and vanilla. Then we have the shake, which is any form of dairy. Once again, the Easter eggs do come under that category. So literally anything that you can grab from this section here will work. Then we have Snow White's gooseberry pie, which is gooseberries, wheat, and butter. Then we have the sour snow cones, which is slush ice, lemon, and sugar. Then we have the spring chocolate. So this requires the Easter egg event eggs. And with this, you need the yellow Easter egg, the sugar, and cocoa beans. Then for the spring egg bowl, you need one of each type of Easter egg. So I will actually give you their names. So there's the spring vegetable, then there's the excellent fruit, and then there's the wild spring egg. So basically the red egg, the yellow egg, and the blue egg. And then you need cocoa beans and sugar to make the spring egg bowl. These eggs were exclusive to the Easter event. So if you haven't got these eggs, you will need to wait till Easter when the bushes will respawn again. Then we have the spring mimosa eggs. This is the yellow egg, the blue egg, and the red egg, and also some basil. Then following on from that, we have the sweet slush. This is slush ice and any kind of sugar. Then we have the tropical pop, which is slush ice, any fruit, sugar and coconut. Then we have the vanilla ice cream, which is slush ice, milk, sugar and vanilla. Then we have waffles, which is wheat, milk, egg and any kind of sugar. And then we have the wedding cake, which is butter, sugar, vanilla, eggs and wheat. And then we have the whimsical pie, which is Dreamlight fruit, wheat and butter. And then we have the Wonderland cookies, which is butter, sugar, vanilla and wheat. And then finally, the last recipe is the Yule log. Again, another great addition for winter time and decorating, which is wheat, cocoa, vanilla and cherries. And that's it. There you go. That is all the dessert recipes for you there. Just as a little disclaimer, some of the recipes, if you use a certain, like when they call for any fruit and you use a fruit that's used in another recipe, for instance, the gooseberry pie compared to the red fruit pie, if you use gooseberries, it will make the gooseberry pie instead of the red fruit pie. So you would have to make sure that you did like raspberries or something like that. So just as a little disclaimer there. But this should help work it out. Obviously, once you've cooked the recipe once, all you need to do is use that autofill option and it will make it for you with the correct ingredients that you need. I hope this helped. I hoped it was really informative for you. Like I said, knowing the recipes, it's not only good for helping to level up friendships because you can give people their favorite gifts, their favorite items, but a lot of these recipes are really handy for decorating in and around your valley, so it's worthwhile knowing them for certain. I hope this video helped you out. If you haven't watched the other ones, I will leave them at the end of this video right here so you can go check them out, and I will see you all in the next videos. Bye.